Hello everyone, today we'll be learning how to factorize algebraic expressions. Our learning goals are to be able to identify the highest common factor of two or more terms, to understand what it means to write an expression in factorized form, and to understand the relationship between factorized and expanded forms. Factorization is essentially simplification. This means taking out the highest common factors and putting them into brackets by reversing the process of expansion and writing the final term as a product of its factors. Therefore, we take out the common term between these two numbers, which is 2, and we rearrange it into brackets, 2 plus 4. Another important thing for factorizing is being able to determine the highest common factor, otherwise known as the HCF. The HCF means you have to find a number which is a factor for all the terms in the expression. Therefore, a number that is a factor for all the terms in this expression is 6, as 6 times 1 is equal to 6, and 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Let's find the HCFs of these two equations. 5a and 15ab both share the similar term of 5 and a, as 5 times 1 is equal to 5, 5 times 3 is equal to 15, and they both have a in them. Therefore, we can deduce that the HCF is 5a. With these two, we can see that 2 goes into both of these numbers, and they both share the common term of x. Therefore, the HCF is 2x. Some examples of factorizing is 2x times 4x plus 8. We can take out the HCF in 4x plus 8, as we can see that 4 is the shared term between both of these. So we take out 4, and we have to multiply it by 2x, as 2x is being multiplied by this bracket. So that becomes 2x times 4 times the bracket x plus 2. This becomes 8x times x plus 2. And we can prove that this is correct because 8x times x is equal to 8x squared. And 2 times 8x is equal to 16x. And we can solve this here as well without the factorizing. 2x times 4x is equal to 8x squared. 8 times 2x is equal to 16x. So we know that this is correct. And for this equation, we can find the HCF by comparing the two terms. There's a 3 that goes into both of these terms. So the HCF must be 3. Then you factorize this out of the equation and you put the rest into brackets. So what if the equation has negative numbers? This should be no problem. If they both share negative numbers, you take out the negative as it is a common term. Then you see the two numbers. It's 8 and 12. They both share the common term of 4, as 4 times 2 is equal to 8 and 4 times 3 is equal to 12. They also both share an x, so we know that the HCF has to be minus 4x. Then we take out this term, minus 4x, and we put numbers in the brackets to get the same terms here. So minus 4x times what is equal to minus 8x squared? Well, it has to be 2x. And we need to put an addition sign here if we want a negative 12x. So this has to be 3. This is your final factorized term. A good way to solve negative equations with two brackets is to use this formula. Let's utilize this formula to solve this equation. So here we want to make both of these brackets x minus 2. However, this one is 2 minus x. So what is a and b here? Hang on. We see that 2 is equal to a. and x is equal to b. Let's rearrange it like in the equation. So therefore this becomes minus brackets x minus 2. And look at that, it's the exact same as what we need here. So therefore we utilize this formula to factorize this expression to get both terms in the bracket similar and both terms outside the bracket similar. To factorize this further, we just do x plus 5 in brackets times x minus 2, as it is the exact same as this. Let's do one more example. Minus 4 times 3 minus x. Then minus x times x minus 3. So we need to get both of these to be 3 minus x. So minus 4 times 3 minus x times minus x sorry, we don't want them to be 3 minus x. It should be x minus 3 in the brackets. So we have minus x times x minus 3. And we want to make 3 minus x to be x minus 3. So this is a and this is b. Therefore this becomes minus x minus 3, which is what we need. So it becomes 4 x minus 3. Okay, and that becomes 4 minus x times x minus 3. Thank you for watching, and please check out our videos on 8a, 8b, and 8d.